Hi, what's your name?
I am Kat Dior.
And Kat, how old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
19?
Mm-hmm.
Just a little one.
Barely legal.
Yeah. So, how long have you been in porn?
Maybe about 4 or 5 months.
How are you liking it?
I love it.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
Getting fucked all the time.
Mm-hmm. That's the definite perk of the job.
It is. It's fun.
Yeah. So, tell me what you are here for today.
I'm here for a 5-guy gangbang.
How are you feeling about that?
I'm really excited.
Yeah. Have you done a gangbang before?
No, this will be my first.
Ooh, cool. And you were saying that this is going to be your first DP as well?
Yes.
How are you feeling about that? Nervous, excited? Or?
A little bit of both, but I'm more excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you shot at Kink before, correct?
Yes, I have.
So you know that you have a safe word.
Yes.
Tell me what the safe word is.
Red.
And if you have something in your mouth and you can't say red, what do?
I shake my head and I go,
Exactly. And the way that I use the safe word on my set is just you use that anytime that you need to communicate something to me. You know, it could be like, red, I need more lube. I have to pee, I'll be right back. Or, red, that's too hard with the spanking. So it doesn't mean that you've given up on the scene or that you should feel bad or like you're a weak model if you use your safe word. I encourage models to use their safe word for any reason. If you need anything to change or just want to tell them, quit being such pussies and hit me harder.
Okay.
But you could just actually say that. Tell me about what kind of sex you like.
I love it rough.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really into the hitting. I like to be slapped. I like to be choked till I almost pass out.
Mm-hmm.
I love spanking
Mm-hmm.
and being called a dirty whore.
Mm-hmm.
All of that, I love
Yeah.
it.
So you like when someone just grabs you and manhandles you and tosses you around.
Throws
and
me around.
does whatever they want with you. It's perfect with you because you're so tiny. You're
Spinner.
You're such a good little rag doll, I imagine.
Yeah.
Have you ever done scenes or played around in your real life with like fighting back or being like, no, stop, with people?
In a scene I have,
Mm-hmm.
not in my personal life,
Mm-hmm.
but I actually didn't discover I liked it until I shot with Kink.
Mm-hmm.
So I did actually it was fucked and bound,
Mm-hmm.
and so it was really rough and intense, but
Mm-hmm.
it turned out I loved it. So
Yeah.
now I'm
Excellent.
just really into it.
Yeah, that's wonderful. So, and in that scene, were you, pretending like you didn't want it to happen to you?
I was pretending,
Yeah.
but I really loved it.
But you really right, cool. So in this scene, you might be pretending to say, no, stop, get off of me. That's too much. But you know what to say if you actually want them to stop, right?
Yes, I do.
And that is
Red.
right. So outside of that, you can feel free. You can push them away. You can slap them back. You can really go for it to whatever extent you want. Sometimes I like to hit someone so that they'll hit me harder.
I know, I saw one of your videos.
Okay, so today we're going to be doing a scenario where you come to a service that sets up people's sexual fantasies. So people come to the service that they have some outrageous fantasy that's hard for them to orchestrate on their own, and then the organization orchestrates it for you. So you'll come and you'll tell me what your fantasy is, and then the fantasy will be lived out. So what we talked about is that we're going to have these guys come to your door like they're interviewing you about burglaries that have been happening in the neighborhood. Because, in the fantasy, you don't want to know exactly when you're going to be taken, So they come to your door with, pretending like they're going to interview you, and then they grab you and take you in and then just start having their way with you. And does that sound like a good fantasy to you? Does that sound fun?
I just can't wait for it to happen.
All right. Wonderful. Well, let's get started then.
Okay.
So, Kat, tell me how your first gangbang, DP, rough sex extravaganza was.
It was so intense, but it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what parts you liked about it.
Well, the guys, they were great,
Mhm.
and they were amazing to work with. So, I felt comfortable working with them. and we were good at fucking. So I had a lot of fun, and they didn't push me past my limit, so it was great.
Did you have some good orgasms?
I had like maybe 5 or 6 or 7 or 10.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
For a day's work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So was that with the Hitachi? Did that
The
count for
Hitachi
some
helped.
of them?
Yeah, it helped, but I had some before then.
Yeah. Wonderful.
too,
Wonderful.
so.
And what other parts did you like? How was the like having them bust in and grab you and?
Oh, it was crazy. Like wasn't expecting it, and then it just happened. So it was kind of like it was just very intense and
overwhelming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Good. What were the hardest parts?
Well, the fact that it was my first gangbang, so I'm so used to like one guy being rough or whatnot, but there was 4 of them, so it was a lot to take in, but it was
it's hard to focus your attention
exactly.
on
You have so much going on.
You just kind of I totally know how you feel.
So I had to like adjust to that, but I eventually did, and it went a lot smoother.
Good. How did the DP feel?
It was great,
Yeah.
actually. Yeah, it was totally different. Like I've done it maybe once before, but I don't really remember it that well. But it was awesome.
Yeah, it felt
Looking
good.
forward to my next DP.
Yay, that's good. And so how was all the the smacking and the choking and the rough handling? Was it good for you? Was it hard for you? Was it both?
I mean, in the beginning, it was a little bit rough, just because it was happening. So, like I said, there was
so fast.
4 guys, and it was different than just one guy. So it was a little bit more intense. But then, things slowed down near the end, and it got better. And it was way more fun at the end, so I enjoyed it.
Wonderful. Would you come back and shoot for the site again?
Of course, I hope to.
Wonderful. Is there any specific fantasy that you would like to order next time?
Oh God. I probably have so many in my head I wouldn't be able to pick just one.
Yeah.
But I have a bucket list of them, so.
Well, feel free to email me anything,
Okay.
any ideas that you have for gangbangs. I would be happy to make it happen for you.
I had one was but that I was going home and I was taking a taxi or something, and that the guy was like, well, maybe I want to fuck this girl, and then so he took me home to all of his friends and just busted a train on me.
Oh, that would be
that's
hot.
one of them, just
all right.
Not even expecting it.
Right. So does he tell you that he's taking you to his house, or he just drives you there?
No, I'm supposed to be going somewhere home or something.
Right.
And, he just.
And then you're like, where the fuck are you taking me?
Yeah, where are you taking me? Drags me out, pulls me in the house.
I love it. We can definitely do that.
And maybe
for you.
with girls too. Though.
Yeah.
Maybe mix it up.
Yes, absolutely. He could drive you to a party. I want to be at the party.
You're invited.
Yay, thank you. I would love to get my hands on that tiny little body of yours.
Oh, please.
I would. I love you. You're so petite, nice nipples. You're gorgeous.
Oh, thank
adorable,
you.
And you were super tough, and you took it like a champ. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your first hardcore gangbang?
It was a 10.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And it was new to me, but that's why I love trying new things.
Yeah.
Because then I get to see what's out there
Yeah.
and stuff. And it was a lot of fun. And I know the next one will go a million times better. It'll be so much fun. I'm so excited.
Yeah, cool. And would you come and work with me on Public Disgrace as well?
Oh my God, I've been wanting to.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, I told my agent, I was like, he's like, oh, I have a gangbang for you. I was like, okay, well, talk to them about Public Disgrace, please.
All right. Well, I will definitely shoot you for Public Disgrace. So I look forward to working with you
Me
again.
too.
Thank you so much for coming and sharing your first gangbang DP and your fantasies with us. It was a total pleasure. You were
Thank
amazing.
you. Thank
Blow the
you.
members a kiss.